What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Sneakerhead 213. Before I move forward, as always, hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe if you're a new viewer, hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date on my latest content. With that out of the way, let's get started to this really cool review. But before I start on this review on these particular shoes, I'm going to go on a little bit of a mini rant with Nike. So all you Nike fanatics, you guys are going to be butthurt. So I already know you guys in the comments are going to be like some online, gangsters just typing away. But anyways, guys, so this is going to be a quality continuation rant on these. If you follow me on Instagram, I got a little bit of a backlash, both on Instagram, actually on my review of the Air Jordan 1 Shadows. And here's just more of my point to prove that Nike is terrible with its quality control, and that these shoes are in fact not better than the Bread Toes, that recently came out like a few months ago, and the Royal ones and Bread ones that came out last year. I believe it was last year or maybe the year before. So here is the box, guys. This is straight from Nike Sneakers app. I was hoping this shoe would change my mind and see what the heck you guys are talking about you guys obtaining good quality Shadow 1s. There is a stamp right there, just in case you guys were wondering. And here is actually the receipt. I don't want to show you the rest because it is my address. There's a receipt, guys. So I'll put that away. And then here is what the box looks like. Here is the shoe, guys. Shoe number 1. You guys may not notice what I'm going to get ready to talk about, but you will notice it here in a few minutes. I'm going to try to make this fast because I don't want this video to drag along. So here's the shoe number 2. Alright. Nothing out of the ordinary so far, probably on first glance, but wait till you see this. Let me take out these insoles. Or not insoles, shoe trees, sorry. Okay, guys, here the rant begins. First of all, what I'm looking for is quality. And those of you that have been saying, well, who says you're a quality specialist? I actually inspected shoes, garments, clothing, and stuff at my old job back in college as a QC specialist at the Lids warehouse. So that is a good credential to have. So here it is, guys. On the toe box, guys, this is pretty decent. It's not bad. But then again, this pair is actually not better than the pair I did the official Air Jordan 1 Shadow reviews on. This pair is a little bit more stiff. It's not as responsive. And it's not as tumbled as the other pair. If you remember the other pair, when I was rubbing my finger through the toe box, it was cracking. It was literally like almost butter soft, but not really. So this one's a lot more stiff and less responsive. This still isn't Bread Toe quality or even close to Bread 1 or Royal 1 quality. Alright, guys? That is my personal opinion. I'm trying to give you guys all angles of this because I'm trying to prove a point here. The toe box leather isn't good at all. It's the same kind of leather as the Game Royal ones. I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys are kind of crazy. Came with the extra laces as always. The only leather that is very close to the Bread 1 and Royal 1 leather is this leather on the Nike swoosh. That's how all the leather on this shoe should be for it to be able to be considered, Royal 1, Bread 1 leather, like this leather here on the shoe, on the Nike swoosh, sorry. If this leather were all throughout the entire shoe, yes, it is considered then Bread 1 and Royal 1 leather. Alright, guys? And then, furthermore, look at this back here, guys. It's like already creased and stuff, like if somebody wore the shoe. And then this leather is even more stiffer than the leather I had on the other pair that I did a review on, the Shadows. This is very stiff. There is no difference between the leather here and the Game Royal leather ones. So that may piss off a lot of you guys, but I don't care. That's your problem, not my problem. The Nike swoosh here, again, this leather is pretty nice, very nice and soft. If only the entire leather on the shoe were like this, I wouldn't be making this video. And then, guys, look at this. So this is something I noticed a little bit later. And those of you that follow me on Instagram will already see this. So if you look at this from a distance, you notice how it dimples in. I looked at that and I was like, what's going on? But if you look at the stitching, closely, that stitching is way off. You can tell the machine jumped a couple threads and then started stitching again, or they started a new, you know, they inserted a new piece of yarn to stitch it up again. So that's the reason there's dimples there. So that kind of sucks. And then look at on this side, you can really see as well right here. Look at that bad stitching. Come on, man. Terrible. For Nike, come on. I thought you guys were the #1 brand. Adidas is kicking your guys' butt. The leather on here is decent. It's not bad. This leather around the shoe collar, but the leather up here is terrible. It's not different than the Game Royal leather on this particular pair is what I'm saying. Not even here. It's not even soft. It's terrible. And on my other pair was better than this. I was expecting this pair to prove me wrong, but I still hold to the words I said on my last video. You guys can get butthurt all you want. I don't care. That's your problem, not my problem. Again, this one's the same. This one's actually less responsive. Look at that, guys. Super stiff, less responsive. Again, the leather here is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. How are they able to keep the leather on the Nike swooshes consistent and nice premium leather, but they can't get the other pieces of leather right? See, this leather is good. This is all good. The leather on the Nike swoosh. Now look at this, guys. This is going to be crazy. So first of all, the leather around here on the heel sucks. It's terrible. Very bad leather. And then look at this, guys. Up here around the ankles. Look at that, guys. Terrible. Look at that stitching. It's like 3 times the same stitching. All dimpled up and stuff. Look at that. All them dimples right there. Terrible. And then if you look at it from a side angle, look at how this lifts up. This piece of leather lifts up like if it was like a big bump on the road or something, like a road bump. Look at that, guys. That's terrible quality. You guys talking about, oh, they're the best quality ever. Well, this is my second pair from a different retailer this time. I got a first one from Foot Locker. This one's straight out of Nike warehouse. Look at this quality, garbage. So anyways, that's pretty much all I had to rant about, guys. That's my take on them. You can hate it or love it. You're probably going to hate this video and hit the like button and stuff, but I had to get that out of my chest because that is terrible. Again, I still haven't seen a pair yet to be proved wrong about the quality on these being trash. But anyways, let's get to a bit brighter start. So we're doing the review today on these Kobe's. This is what the top of the box looks like. It says Kobe in black and white and in reverse font and reverse background color. The texture on this kind of feels like a golf ball texture. Very strange. You can see those dimples there, or indents right there. All those indentures. And then right here, the Nike branding. There's what the bottom of the box looks like. The bottom of the box color kind of reminds me of the Scarface type theme. And today, guys, we are doing the review on the Nike Kobe AD NXT 360. I'll tell you why in a minute. It's called a 360, and then there's the Nike Kobe branding there. Retail price is $200, which is for me personally a lot of money. Official colorway is black / multicolor, size 9.5, and these are sold. Shout out to the guy who bought these from me, and I'll tell you why here in a little bit. This is pretty disappointing. Again, I did these 2 videos for a purpose. I did these 2 videos together for a purpose, and what I said in the beginning, we're going to be talking about the quality of Nike's QC skills. So check this out, guys. Check this out. This is a trip. So when you open it up, there's that. There's my receipt, guys. I can show you guys everything because I pretty much blocked out everything. So there's my receipt. This is via Nike sneakers app. Here is the shoe, guys. The Kobe NXT 360. Very interesting shoe, I'll say, to say the least. Here is the other one, guys. Let's get a thumbnail real quick, guys. Let's get a thumbnail. Let me get this one. So there's that. So guys, these shoes came out on April 13th. One of Kobe's newest and latest signature shoes. This particular pair commemorates the day of Kobe's last game 2 years ago, where he scored, what was it, like 60 points? And they called it Mamba Day. So that is why these are called the Nike Kobe NXT 360 Mamba Days. That's the reason they're calling these that. And this is kind of like a way to commemorate it. And this is one of his newest silhouettes to be released to the public. There have been players like last year that were rocking these during a game, so we finally got a chance to purchase these, and that's the reason that they sold out, really. But anyways, guys, so check this out, guys. This is the shoe right here, guys, but look at the insoles on both of these before I start on the review. Do you notice anything? That's right, this one has no insole. There is no insole on this one, guys. Look at that. It came straight from the warehouse without an insole. No insole at all. You guys saw the receipt right through Nike's sneakers app. However, this one had an insole. It's like, come on, man. Nike, get with it. You guys are cutting too many corners, as one of my friends said. You guys are cutting too many corners. You guys don't even have a QC stamp on here. I don't know if they require a QC stamp on this particular pair, but there isn't even a QC stamp on this box. Why did you ship me out these stupid sneakers? Shout out to the guy in Texas. I guess he's a collector, and he still wanted these shoes even with one of them having no insole. So shout out to you, man. I'll give you future good deals. But so anyways, this is called the 360 Flyknit technology on the upper. And this is the latest Flyknit that they're going to be using on some of their basketball sneakers. So Kobe, of course, was the first to try it. If you can see, all the Flyknit is wrapped around the entire shoe, the entire upper of the shoe, sorry, in black. You can see the kind of stitching there. And honestly, it kind of reminds me of the plastic fibers an old school potato bag has. It has that, yeah, it honestly has that thick yarn plastic type texture to it. That's all it kind of reminds me of, to be honest. You see it more up here around the toe box. That's really what it looks like. It looks more like plastic / yarn or something. I don't know. It feels weird. Back here we have some of that stitching here. Online, on one of the sources, it said that this meant his troubles with his Achilles tearing. I'm not sure if that's true. Let me know if that's true. I couldn't find anything else online. So with that red stitching there, what those lines represent. You see that Nike swoosh there, and almost like a metallic color there. Almost has a rainbow effect when it reflects against the light. And then it has black stitching around it. The laces are regular flat laces. The Nike Kobe branding there with the same kind of metallic reflective material on it. What else, guys? The insole is actually removable, and the insole represents some of their latest technology. Give me a second while I try to take this thing out, because it's pretty hard to rip out of here, guys. This insole is super thick, and it's really hard to take off. But there it is, guys. So this is what it looks like on the inside. This is what you saw on the other shoe that came with a missing insole, which kind of sucks. Let me show you a little bit more about the shoe before I talk about the insole. So then we have the Kobe signature back here around the heel, and this rubber overlay around the heels for extra reinforcement. And they wanted to go with that Stardust type outsole theme, and it kind of does have that Stardust outsole theme. You see a little bit of that bluish tint there, that darkish bluish, and then some more of that bright neon greenish yellowish color there. So that's pretty cool. And then on the inside padding, it's a little bit of mesh material. And then it's actually very bendable. Look at this, guys. I believe that's one of the reasons they have that thick insole, because without it, look at this, guys. Your freaking shoe's gonna be bending all sorts of ways. This is what the insole has on it. It's a red insole. It's almost like an infrared tint to it. And then right here it says your foot inside the shoe, and then it kind of gives you a little diagram, and it has the upper on there at 360 of containment, and it says Flyknit on all sides. And then it has this weird kind of 360 image there. That's kind of cool. It's almost like foam, but not really. It's kind of stiff still, and it makes sense. You're supposed to have a basketball shoe that's sort of stiff, because it has to be able to, you know, endure the constant being played with. and then it says Nike React. So this insole is actually made from Nike React and Nike Lunar or I can't even say it. Lunar Lawn is what it is called, or something like that. The swoosh makes this. I'll let you guys read that. This product was engineered to the exact specifications of championship athletes. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's a good little touch. And then right here, guys, it says this piece is very grippy to keep your midsole directly under your foot where it belongs. And then it has that Kobe thing, and it has a plastic piece here, and then it has the size 9.5 there. So there's that. Like I said, this is made from Nike Lunar Lawn material and also Nike React. So that's kind of cool. They combine the two. That's pretty dope. I like that. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think. I'm sorry this was mostly a rant video. But I mean, could you blame me? I mean, I ordered both shoes through the Nike sneakers app, and I got screwed on both of them. And then, you know, I was thankfully for the seller, I didn't have to refund any money back to the seller. But yeah, guys, it just goes to show Nike, you guys really got to get on with your quality control. There shouldn't be a reason where shoes that aren't even stamped a quality control stamp should be passing to the customer. Like, come on, man. You guys are sleeping on the customers. You guys, come on. You guys just got to get with it. You got to stop cutting corners. Adidas, that's why Adidas jumped over, is actually getting close to jumping over Nike as well, besides Jordan. But yeah, guys, that's kind of like my little mini rant. Let me know what you guys think on the shoes, though, these particularly. I say these are kind of interesting, but just not my style at all. I wouldn't wear them. I tried them on. They're very stiff and hard, to be honest. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Follow me at Naptown Sneaker Reseller, and we will see you guys on the next one. Peace.